To beat a champ, you've got to beat the champ, and we turn our attention now to the men's, and this is going to be an absolute cracker. We're missing the likes of Bailey Armstrong and
Nick Sloman.
Nick Sloman, the 5-time Australian champion, but we do get the 400-metre world champion in the mix. We get Sham Short of Maroochydore. He is here and he is ready to go. Apologies, he's not here. He was entered earlier, but he's must have got caught up in the pool this morning. Big set. Another one of our athletes that is off to the Olympics, or at least has those aspirations for the Olympics, a 400-metre world champion. So the current leaders right now, it is the Rattlesnake, Connor Maggs. We then have Hayden Cotter, who was our last year's champion, and he was actually the Hayden Kenny champion from last year as well. So Hayden Cotter looking to go back-to-back in this event. I think that would mean 3 in a row, actually, for Hayden Cotter. He's won this the last 2 years, which, if he can take out the title today, will make it his 3rd in a row. But what a star-studded field we've got, Paulie.
Yeah, I don't think Hayden's an incredible swimmer. As you mentioned, he won the swim overall last year in Summer of Surf Series. He won the Alex round here last year. I don't think he's going to have it all his own way. He's got Dan Collins there, he's got Connor Maggs, and he's got Zach Morris. Now, the thing about Connor Maggs and Zach Morris is they were 2 of our surprise knockouts from yesterday's Ironman finals. They're not in the Ironman final later, so I dare say Zach Morris and Connor Maggs have got a little bit of anger probably pent up, and they're putting it all out that they're saving absolutely nothing for these Ironmen because they're going to put it all into the swim. Yeah,
don't rule out Cooper Williams or Benny Carberry in this one as well. Cooper Williams, an absolute superstar in this sport and one of the homeboys, and I would say that his swim is his strength, and Benny Carberry is currently 3rd in the overall standards. He's a former belt champion, so being a big, powerful, strong boy, the belt, conditions like this probably don't favour him with that power that he does possess. But you can see here a little bit of a bank there that they're trying to sort of porpoise and wade over, Paulie. What's the strategy behind the porpoise and the wade?
Yeah, so once they're sort of entering the water, they're running through there. It is more, you've got to watch out for the potholes. I guess you don't ever want to fall over in those, but once you sort of finish up your wading, you go into a bit of a dolphin dive. Ideally, you want to be moving across that bank as fast and quickly as possible. Generally, that's running or dolphin diving before you jump in and make your way into that swim leg. So already I can see on that northern side, I'm going to go out there and say it looks like Zachy Morris on that. He's one of the quickest sprinters I can say. Generally, I wouldn't say he's got the fitness to go the whole way on his own. He's not known for a one to lead from start to finish type of racer. He's got a great start. He sets himself up well. He usually looks for feet. Someone of the likes of Connor Maggs or maybe a Hayden Cotter, somebody like that, he'll look for a little bit of wash, and he'll definitely pin the ears back and try and go on the way home. Zach Morris has got one of the most incredible, and I talked about it earlier, Duff, Zach Morris has got one of the most incredible sprint finishes up the beach we've seen. So you do not want to end up shoulder to shoulder with him or standing up on the sand next to Zachy Morris. Yeah, he's lightning quick across the sand, and we've seen it plenty of times before where he has won races across that. But it looks like they're Finney Askew in the mix as well from Surface Paradise, and as well as that, a couple of the Northcliffe training partners of Zach Morris. So Corey Taylor and Joe Collins also having some big swims right here. It's just about to turn this race one can, and they head across. You get a good look at them now, so we can see it's Northcliffe, Manly. So a good host of clubs there. I reckon that's Hayden Cotter. So there's your champion from last year, Hayden Cotter. He will grow into this race the further it goes. Yes, Hayden, he's a big endurance guy. He's got a huge back end of a race. We can see him on the inside along as they swam from that first can across to the second can. That sky blue cap of Hayden Cotter of Manly is making his way home now. You can see there's a ton of Northcliffe caps in there, but the sky blue of Hayden Cotter on the way home. We got the Wanda cap in there. I'd probably say it's Noah Steiner in there as well. Not too shabby of a swimmer. Look, you can throw a blanket over him at the moment. I couldn't pick it at the moment. Yeah, Cooper Williams also comes into the fold as well, so watch for the local boy to finish strong. Now, no offence, Paulie, but Courtney, you are the best body surfer in the booth right now. What goes into body surfing out there?
I think, into body surfing, I guess I always watch the swell. Even though we haven't got a lot of surf out here today, it is worth watching the race before you and worth coming down earlier. I remember Shen Neckstein always used to do that, and I used to copy him. I'd come down and, sit up on the bank and watch. So I wouldn't be surprised if a few of these boys actually head out to the north. We saw a few of the boys in the open board do that, and I just feel like, oh, here we go. There's a little wave in that middle coming through.
As we can see the boys now start to pick up that wave. It's Hayden Cotter out in front, and just trying to kick over there is the young man from Northcliffe. As we see now, it pans out and you can see there is those lines of swell starting to roll through at Alexandra Headland. And beautiful, beautiful day out here on the Sunshine Coast. There's a bit further out, there's a wave starting to sit up as well. Looks like we might have one on that one there. Kicking through the middle. Kicking is so important when it comes to body surfing. It's Hayden Cotter for me. Hayden Cotter's just broken away from the pack, so he's got a nice little bump. But look out the back, we've got waves on everywhere out the back there as Hayden Cotter tries to just get into the stand and start running. Here he goes, legs up, wades up. He's trying to go back to back to back. This will be 3 times in a row for Hayden Cotter if he can get across the sand, and it looks like he's going to do it. He's going to be a very happy man. He was your series champion from last year. He was your Hayden Kenny champion from last year, and he's now your Shaw and Partners Hayden Kenny Classic champion for this year. Can he be touched this year, Paulie? Is he unbeatable? As we see a little sprint finish at the end, but Hayden Cotter, too strong. Too many Haydens in this booth right now.
We're getting a little bit tongue-tied, but yeah, look, he's looking impressive. He's always been impressive in the swim. He was notably a bit of a pool swimmer, came across to surf. He's had a couple of years as a pro Ironman as well, not too shabby as an Ironman.
He's looking to give the Ironman a bit of a shake-up, and with that swim leg, he can definitely do it.
Yeah, definitely. I've always sort of said, and Courtney would probably somewhat agree, if you were to pick one of the 3 legs as an Ironman or Ironwoman, you'd probably pick the swim leg as wanting to be the, I guess, the weapon in your arsenal. Often pays off, and that's probably why Hayden's getting away with it so well at the moment.
As we see, with Ali down on the beach.
I'm on the beach with Hayden Cotter from Manly, the Open Men's Surf Race champion. What a way to start your summer.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's the first 10,000 carnival of the year, so you kind of want to come out and do something good and try and get off to a good start for the year.
Is that the strategy? Get every single win? You've had the 10,000. Will we look to go to Manly, take it out there?
Yeah, that's it. I'll head back to the home beach now, and hopefully that plays good for me, but we'll just see how it goes.
No, it will. The advantage at home should see great things. Good luck for the rest of the day. Thanks, Hayden.
All right, thank you.